Good morning to you, old eggs. Welcome to another morning at Freedom Front Canberra, here in the Rock Garden. Nice cool morning again. -3 this morning. How is everyone at home? There was a big fake protest on the lawn yesterday, you all missed. They even had a maritime flag up there for their movie sets. It was pretty sad to see. Fake police, they didn't even beat, pepper spray, taser or assault anyone. We're here again. I'm still hearing everyone's trying everything around the place. As the title was today, no stone left unturned. We have to try every different way every day. And if something doesn't work, try something slightly different. Reword the notices. Reword your freedom information requests. We've got to keep trying. Oh, that was something I've got to mention this morning. On one of the links Penn put up yesterday, there's a little poll on there about our children, our indoctrination of our children, when we should be teaching them sex stuff. If we can put that link back up there again, everyone just take that poll so people know that we don't agree with what's going on. All right, I'm catching up, Diggs. So I'm hearing Big W are taking their sales of this book and only putting them online sales now. So they're just taking them out of the stores. They're still selling the bloody things. It's good to see a few senators speaking up about this. It's good to see a lot of people standing up. The rally in Sydney looked really good yesterday. It's best numbers I've seen in months. And thank you to anyone that did turn up for that. We've got to keep pushing every day, get the awareness out there. Because by the time we've gone digital currency, we're screwed. Morning.
Good morning.
Has anyone heard from Dan? How's he going? Oh, good morning, Jeff. Vaughan was crazy enough to ride this morning. but it has warmed up since the sun's been out. They're saying -5 tomorrow. Exactly. Oh, another big news. Christine sent me a message this morning. Tennille has started in labour, but they've sent her home for the moment. But love and prayers going out to her this morning. All hoping that goes well. Oh, and Greg, how are you, brother? Wilson Security's still out there. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Speaking of people lost from the front, we were supposed to have another guest we haven't seen in town for a while, but we haven't seen her yet this morning. Nurse Jane is passing through town, so it'd be nice to catch up with her again. And good morning, Melissa. Morning.
Well, yesterday I checked.
Has anyone heard any other news about that young man that died on Sunday? I haven't heard much else said about the situation, but because I'm not on Facebook and those kind of things, I'm wondering if his girlfriend has posted any more info about what actually happened on that day, because I can't add up really well, but I think that's number 5 in the last 6 months of Freedom Family apparent suicides or deaths for all very similar situations. Apparently the police trying to de-escalate a situation but provoking a response, and then we end up with someone dead. Another loss of life for no reason. Our thoughts and prayers go out to everyone who know these people. It's a nice quiet day. We haven't seen chemtrails for, today will be day 4. I wonder if they just stopped chemtrailing while they were shooting their sets on the lawn. All the car parks at Parliament are now open. So when we first got here in last February, there was no car park. The bottom car parks were shut, and the top ones have been shut since December. And finally, they're all open now. So it's nice still. There's not much breeze. Lake's pretty quiet, other than the boat that just went through. So we should get some good sound going across the water today. Just wait for the rest of the digs to turn up. I don't know how I started last and beat them all here. Even Vaughan and his push bike. Hazel's gone and fed the possums over there. Did they have a breakdown on the way? Maybe the wheels fell off the trolley. I haven't even given out any awards for who's first. I haven't even had time to look through what's going on in the chats, guys. I'm pretty slack. When Dan gets back, he'll keep an eye on it all a lot better. That's why they've paused. Try and get the music. Music, please, Mr. Music. Yeah, because Tobias usually walks pretty quick, but he just paused. Yeah. We've got an early start tomorrow.
I said to my sister, so all the buses are kind of school buses and like wheels, so there's buses like moving.
Some of them do, but not as much. I don't want them to hear it all. 2 freedom dogs. None of them want to go for a swim.
I bet he will know.
Oh, we've got whistling now. The drums are gone, we've come to whistling.
Busy.
11 including the freedom dogs.
蓝牙已断开。
Oh, CCP's.
蓝牙已连接。
Oh, featuring Kane Hobbs again. Is that level or are we a bit offset? I don't know. You're on a lean, Diggs. I'll try and get yous right.
Good morning, Governor General David Hurley.
Wow, what an echo.
Remove headdress. Stand fast. They went with songs to the battle. They were young, straight of limb, true of eye, steady underglow. They were staunch to the end against odds uncounted. They fell with their faces to the foe. They shall grow not old as we that are left old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them.
We will remember them.
Lest we forget.
Lest we forget.
Your Excellency, the Honourable David Hurley, as the Governor General of this nation, this letter is a direct appeal from an ever-growing cohort of Australian people both here and at home. We call on you to action the public reveal of the unredacted findings in the police report from the Wood Royal Commission, 1995 to 1997. The Wood Royal Commission, as catalogued with the Police Integrity Commission, resulted in a 90-year suppression order containing 28 names of alleged pedophiles of prominent stature, including judges, government officials, an ex-Prime Minister, and others, frighteningly enough. That our Australian government has made no attempt to undo the 90-year suppression order for the supposed safety and well-being of the population is unacceptable. What I find unacceptable is having alleged pedophiles running the government. We visited again in 2015 in the Senate Legal and Constitutional Affairs Legislation Committee meeting. A lot of words that mean absolutely nothing. The then Senator Bill Heffernan delivered the same request for the findings to be released to the public. You know that's the Australian people, don't you? Mr. Hurley? The Senator stated, it's not so much a secret that's the problem. Although there shouldn't really be any secrets, should there? So should there be, seeing that the Parliament believes in transparency, or a load of shit? It's when a group of people, such as the 28 people on the police report, keep each other's dirty little foul secrets. How revolting. Further into his appeal, he quoted the judge of the day. We decided not to revisit that issue because the public would lose confidence in the judiciary. Well, if they knew that they were being told how to run their lives by pedophiles, I think they would lose a little bit of faith in the government. Don't you, Mr. Hurley? Governor General, how can you justify the 90-year suppression order of the police report from the Wood Royal Commission, given that the Australian taxpayers paid out roughly 64 million for it? It's a lot of money coming out of our pockets. We have a right to full disclosure of the investigation, given that we paid for it. 27. Kane filled years later. We have stood each week since August 30, 2021 at Government House here in Queensland, and daily since the 7th of February 2022 here at Yarralumla, outside your door, and you are still ignoring us. We have a very important message. We're either real victims, family members of victims, friends of victims of the appalling industry of child trafficking and pedophilia, which will never be accepted in our community. How disgusting! We are God's children! We, the people, also require the individual honoured with the position, as stated in the Constitution, of Governor General, to uphold the requirements of the office of Governor General, and inquire why you, Mr. Hurley, the present Governor General, has not stepped in with the obvious police overreach in inhibiting the people from peacefully protesting, as is a protected right of all Australians. It's up to the men and women of Australia, that's all the citizens, not just the people in government, to determine their level of confidence in the police, judiciary system and Parliament on this matter. And we find the whole system lacking. Where's the honesty, the truth and transparency? There is none. Time to clean your act up or get out. Yours sincerely, concerned great land of Australia. Good morning. I'm back, you bastard. Nobody in Australia knows the evil that comes from this place. The poor, ignorant sods. They're left in the dark. They're left in the mud. They're left in the cold. They're left. These are our people. These are the people that live in this beautiful country. You've blinded them, you've deafened them, you've shoved them down, and the poor buggers don't know. They don't understand, and they can't get out of the rabbit wheel that they're in. You have so much to answer for, you lot. It's not just you, David. You're just a pawn. None of you have backbones. None of you have balls. You're weak, money-grubbing lot of craven cowards. Bow down to the United Nations. Bow down to the WHO. Bow down to the woke. And when you bow down, we'll kick you in your bum. My name is Jane. David, I have lost confidence in the government. If I ever had it. Federal, state and local. I instruct you to dissolve the federal parliament and to issue the writs for a fresh election immediately. Further, I want all the documents that Senator Heffernan produced to the Royal Commission must be released to the public, unredacted. Unredacted, David. That means put your black pencil in your back pocket. These things are not for negotiation. And these people, these amazing people, will be here every day to bore you silly with the information that we will not stand. We will not stand for this, David. It's going to fall down around your little pink ears. The Nuremberg Code, Mr. Hurley. British Medical Journal, number 7070, volume 313, page 1448, 7th of December, 1996. This is the introduction. The judgment by the War Crimes Tribunal at Nuremberg laid down 10 standards to which physicians must conform when carrying out experiments on human subjects in a new code that is now accepted worldwide. That includes Australia. This judgment established a new standard of ethical medical behaviour for the post-World War II human rights era. Do we have any of those human rights? Amongst other requirements, this document enunciates the requirement of voluntary, informed consent of the human subject. principle of voluntary informed consent protects the right of the individual to control his own body. Another failure, it's only the bloody introduction. This code also recognises that the risk must be weighed against the expected benefit and that unnecessary pain and suffering must be avoided. Gee, that includes death. This code recognises that doctors should avoid actions that injure human patients. Another failure. The principles established by this code for medical practice now have been extended into general codes of medical ethics. Which number shall we read today to see if you've failed? Number 2. The experiment should be such as to yield fruitful results for the good of society. Did that happen? No. Unprocurable by other methods or means of study and not random and unnecessary in nature. Number 3. The experiment should be so designed and based on the results of animal experimentation and a knowledge of the natural history of the disease or other problem under study that the anticipated results justify the performance of the experiment. That's 2 standards, 2 failures. There's a registered gallows down in Victoria. Dangle! Dangle!
David, regards to the Nuremberg Code, you may be saying it's just a code and not a law. But this code got made because of some trials, the Nuremberg trials. People got convicted and prosecuted. And this code is established because of these trials to prevent furthermore. Just you think because it's not a law. No, it's a guideline to prevent the next trials. They did it once and they can do it again.
David Hurley, as an ex-high-ranking army officer, you obviously don't know about with authority comes responsibility. I see that the high-ranking officers simply throw the juniors under the bus, rather taking responsibility for their decision-making. However, in the real world, which we are in, your authority has responsibility. In 2020, on the 13th of March, you signed under your authority a federal pandemic act under the Biosecurity Act, 2015. That Biosecurity Act is actually a surprisingly well-written piece of documentation which spells out clearly how to deal with a pandemic. It is against that legislation to lock a whole population down without active individuals being able to combat that decision in court. It's against that legislation to have the police enforce anything to do with that legislation. It's against that legislation to have any state government exercise independent authority under the pandemic. It's against that legislation to fine people who go out from their homes to exercise or go about their business. It's against that legislation to close down administrative zones, which they call borders, which the Constitution makes clear that there is only one border, which is the sea border. And yet you remain silent when all these violations of your authority and that act were happening. Your silence under law means that you complied with their illegal actions. So the buck stops with you. Now, I'm sure that the time period to prosecute these bodies, these individuals, for crimes against humanity, crimes against the Australian people, for treason, has not yet passed. You may still preserve yourself if you go out now and start to lay charges against these ones. If you do nothing, as you have up until now, if you remain silent, then every one of their charges will apply to you equally as the source of the authority. Because you did nothing, you said nothing, therefore you are liable for their crimes. Crimes against humanity and treason. David Hurley, you sit in our house and do nothing. Every day we come and present to you a terrible injustice about high-profile accused pedophiles getting a free pass. And you do nothing, you say nothing, and I wonder why. David Hurley, are you a pedophile? Because on Anzac Day last year, a young man on your lawn accused you of raping him when he was a child and trafficking him when he was a child. Is that why you sit and do nothing? Is that why you sit and say nothing? Are you part of the problem or are you part of the solution? My advice to you, Hurley, is get your affairs in order, because there are charges, serious charges coming your way. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Never gonna jack, never water mines. 2 years go past and we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They waited the cans, done all the cans. You keep saying can, but we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They broken the roads, broken the law, but not like the spirit now. We're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They smashed my car and locked me up, but the man on bail and I'm still here. They try so hard. We try not laugh. They turn my car, the next day it's back in the same car park. These cops ain't smart, I'ma make a drop this charge. Son, you watch, we take it back to the start. No D's, no titles, no trespass. Now we charge you, tables are turned. We come with the proof for all the assault, all the abuse. Nobody gonna try and cut me loose, knock knock. Yeah, who at the door? Makada, bring on the storm. Library to empty, thought we were gonna regroup and come back to the front lawn. Yeah, we're still here, still ain't got no fear. We will cry, still ain't shed no tear. The sense of we still here. Is that all you got? We take on you more. We unite. You don't call the shot. Sovereign's been here all along, and they're still here. Yeah, they're still here. Return of the sovereign, but they never left. They're still here. Yeah, they're still here. Yeah, they're still here. The oldest civilization. Listen, how many years? They're still here. Need your support for the new way these war is fought. Alowari for the law and in June income war accords. Gotta cut out the cancer. Yeah, that's what the plans are. Walk with the elders. They got the law, we got the numbers. That is the answer. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Never got the jab. Never wore a mask. 2 years go past and we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They raided the cans. Done all the cans. You keep us that can, but we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They're broken the roads, broken the law, but can't break the spirit now. We're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They smashed my car. I'm not be up with a man on bail and I'm still here. They see us come. We see them run. Now we are one. Free our daughters, free our sons. Yeah, they're getting scared. Front line, you can bet I'm there. Even when we're gone, our spirit lives on. Yeah, we ain't going anywhere. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Never got a job, never won a mask. 2 years go past and we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They raided the camp, done all the camps. 2 kicks at the camp, but we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They broken the roads, broken the law, but can't break the spirit now. We're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Yeah, we're still here. They smashed my car and knocked me up with a man on bail, and I'm still here.
We're still here.
You can't catch me. Arr. We can't see Jim dog catching and keep that. So you've been everywhere. What's been going on?
I've been everywhere, man.
I hear you've got a little tiny home.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I'm just a little bit over the home. So I just go on the road.
Yeah, heavy catching.
Yeah.
That's a nice trip.
I know, but it was the only time that I could get her into the boat. But because she's so tall, I couldn't.
Get a contact wire as well.
Yeah. So they kept on pushing me back and pushing me back and pushing me back. Oh, God, no, it's cold down there then. And I thought, well, look, I've been in Canberra, who cares?
That's right. It's right, Canberra winter. You can do anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how long do you have to leave? Just today or you?
No. Oh, tomorrow's court, isn't it?
Kane won't be here, I don't believe. I'll ring him again today, but
Yeah.
I don't believe he'll be here. His last thing on Australia.
So what happens?
He will do it on the, he'll either do it on the phone or video with it.
Oh, okay.
Mum's not going.
Yeah.
He was here 2 weeks ago, his last court case.
So no, I'll stay the week.
Oh, wow.
about. Are you getting the paper?
You better give it to Crossy. Give it to Crossy.
Yes, yes.
Oh, she sent you a hug?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
How's she surviving?
Well, yeah, no, she's okay, I think.
Hang on.
What?
Look who's back. Look who's back on the front line. What a beautiful sight it is today to have this lovely lady back with us.
Hi, everybody.
And oh, didn't she speak well again this morning, Diggs? Toby, can I get you to handle this? Here. Oh no. Oh yeah, possums. Yeah, take them for a walk to the possums first.
I don't want to go to the possums.
Oh, is the possum still in the tree?
The tree, yeah, it's just over here.
Oh, he's shifted.
Take them to the possums.
Where's the possum?
Okay.
Possum.
The microphone. I might have to drop the microphone off, Diggs, because the microphone gets in the way of us trying to give you the vision of these possums. Anita said she got a good view of yesterday of one of them popping their heads out. I don't even get back the chance to go back and have a look. But we'll see if we can see today. Alright, so if you lose sound, you'll know why. You're just going to be dangling off the side for a minute. Could you see anything in there? Oh, I see they've run away. It's alright, I'll carry his back, Diggs. It's okay. I've done it before.
Give us your flag.
Ah, I'm good.
Are you?
I just thought if they take it back, I can have a good chat with you off screen.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we can't talk about too many things.
True.
That's why I was hoping Vaughan would take the camera, take the Diggs with him.
Yeah.
But that's all right. We've got Jane for a few days. I'll get plenty of time to catch up with her.
I was in Yes this morning in a foggy and it's drippy from the trees, and I'm thinking, whoa.
No, we had that yesterday, but we didn't. But it's, you can't even call it low cloud, you just call it chemtrail. Because you drive for, 30 or 40 k's and you get no moisture.
Yes,
no moisture
there's
on your
nothing-
windscreen.
There's nothing there.
No,
There's
just rubbish.
yeah, there's nothing there.
No.
And oh no, there's no such thing as geoengineering. Right.
Oh, there's no such thing as anything, really. We're just living in this movie.
Yeah.
Just this big lie that we've lived in for decades, centuries, all the previous generations before us.
Just standing there looking at Parliament House, Government House, there is no way. The whole lot have to go.
Yes.
The whole lot have to go.
You're so
Right down to the people in. I've been to council meetings in Gympie.
Yep.
The councillors. They're all, right down to those people.
Oh yeah, they're all paid and bought for, and they're all placed in there.
Yeah.
So what are they doing to poor old Gympie?
Well, they want to make it a 15-minute city.
Oh, with all their hills and mountains and.
Well, that was the first area in Queensland that really stood up against all this shit show.
Well, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. But they put through a big new road, and they bulldozed through Aboriginal artifacts and carvings and
Yep.
sacred site
jeez.
and what have you. It didn't matter what people said, that the road went.
Yep.
Of course, yes. It's like the koalas. There's nothing for them up there in Brisbane, going down the Gold Coast. They're bloody keep putting roads and suburbs in.
And the roads coming down are so awful. Like it's a goat track coming
Yep.
down.
Oh, it's like
And you come to Canberra and they're spending, look at these lovely roads.
some aren't.
Oh,
Oh God, they
Okay.
have been. Yeah, but they pitch potch. You know, they just
yes.
pitch potch.
Yes.
They don't do
They
anything.
don't do
Well,
no, they just
Good
Yeah.
morning to you, Albie.
Hi, Albie.
Look who's come back to town, Albie.
Hi, Albie. Hey, Albie. Yeah. Just rubbish, isn't it? Oh well, they're all gone now. You sow evil, you reap evil,
that's
and
right.
you get.
Yeah, come. Look at the beautiful wattle.
Yeah, he's an early one.
He's
an early one because of the rocks.
Oh, the
Protected
wall.
and
Yes.
see, they don't come out till August.
Yeah.
Mine are as tight as anything. Mine are like,
Yeah. But it's just beautiful.
it's beautiful. I know there's different models, but you know
Yeah.
that's really early for
Yeah, it is.
November.
It is. And last time I was here, there was a big old grader tractor thing stuck in there, and
Well-
now they've
They
buried it.
Well, they just kept on dumping soil in there, and they've made weird mounds.
Yeah.
Like, doesn't really make any sense. But anyhow, who knows?
First I thought they were just setting up so we could grow some plants, some vegetables for ourselves.
It was
yes.
good soil.
Yeah,
like
like
the soil they,
Great for sweet corn and
the
Yeah.
soil they dumped in there was well, it looked pretty good.
yeah.
Yeah, nice sunny spot. Yeah. So you bumped into everybody coming down.
Oh,
the coast.
look who else is on there.
I spent
Good
time-
morning, Batman.
Ah, hey, how are ya?
We'll have to see Batman in a few weeks for his court case
Yes,
too.
he's got he's got one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
So how's your dear van going?
my little van is just absolutely
chugging along.
she's just perfect. Yeah.
Oh,
And
that's
she's
so
got new
good.
belts and new filters and new whatever else that she needed under the bonnet. And
Oh, good.
Yes,
Yeah.
I can see Dorothy parked out there now.
yeah, so I was in. Oh no, it was after rain. I went up in the mountain after rain
Yep.
and turned the heater on, and it went 306. So I had a look in the book, and it said the fan's off the spindle.
Wow,
So I thought,
that's no bloody good.
and I didn't.
Oh,
I put more diesel in it, so she's full.
Yep.
Because I thought it was that. Then I read in the thing.
We will have a look this morning.
And I thought, well,
So
I said to Ren, I need to get it fixed, and she said, Corey will do it.
good Corey.
But she's really good. She's living in a lovely place on a bit of Aboriginal land.
Good.
And the council has come and said you need to lift your house up 2 meters from the. She's on the creek,
Yep.
All right.
and you need to lift your house up 2 meters or demolish it.
Oh.
So she's thinking that she's going to have to find somewhere else,
Oh.
or just go on the road again, put all this
Yeah.
stuff and go on the road. So
Oh.
I don't know what because she can't drive in Canberra, so she can't come here.
Yep. Well, lots of people got that problem.
Even the Canberra.
Touch wood, I can still drive you.
It's so oppressive.
Oh yes.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
so I hadn't realised how
Well, everybody curses.
how
curses
oppressive
Yep.
it is. Yeah. When you're living here, you don't notice, but when you come down over the hill, you think, oh God,
You can feel the energy just driving into town.
yes. Oh,
I should have put it down at Jarvis Bay. Well, they were going to put it. They flattened all down there near Murray's Beach, and they were going to put it down there.
Really?
No, I'm only joking.
They want to put it up north where a cyclone can take it away. One of these lovely geo-engineered cyclones can come in and go whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
Gee, aren't they pushing them? They're
Oh my
pushing
God,
all
aren't
those
they?
terrible floods. Oh,
Yeah.
America's getting hammered, Spain's getting hammered, Italy's getting
New
hammered.
Zealand's getting
Yeah,
hammered.
yeah. Just hammered.
Yeah.
And besides roasting them, and just have 100 degrees Fahrenheit and 105 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, for weeks.
Yeah. Yeah. Poor buggers.
Just to warn everyone, because I haven't warned you yet, don't try Joe's cupcakes again. They're horrible again.
Oh, really?
Oh, don't eat them. Don't eat them.
So listen, where does she come from? Is she?
She's local.
She's a local.
Really?
Yeah, she's a local. Yep. They gave her the flick. They ended a contract and told her,
Oh,
get out.
some bladers. Toby will get excited. Toby, your friends are here. Your friends are here.
Your friends.
Look at him. He's looking in awe. Why didn't I bring my rollerblades today? Don't eat them cupcakes. I've told you they're bad. They're poison, guys. Oh, and look, here's Dorothy.
Bless you, Dorothy.
Oh,
Bless you, Dorothy.
that's a new sticker on the front.
It's,
Did you have that sticker on there last time?
yeah.
I didn't remember
It's one
it.
of the few that didn't get cleaned off.
Yeah.
I've got writing on the back too.
Oh, we better go and have a look at that. We'll try not to get your numplate in the site though.
Can you see it?
Oh,
What's the message?
no bees, no food. Geoengineering.
No.
8:32.
Yeah.
Nice.
I have to redo it. It's a bit rained on.
We've got some colourful pens in the car if you need to write on it.
Yeah.
I'll keep the numplate out of sight today, that's for sure. I'll set you up somewhere over here, Diggs. We won't be on long this morning though, we've got lots going on as always. They might be filming again today, I don't know, but I've got a couple of cars to look at. And try and be on the lawn as much as possible as always. But just remember, don't eat Joe's cupcakes.
Oh, yes.
But upstream. Also because the other day I had to go for some panels. Really pleasing. And I didn't realize the car is not from this car is really from
He hasn't realised yet.
That's why I was surprised, but I think this was what made them really careful. Because they were not the usual.
Coffee time!
This is Joe's song for you, Vaughn.
Can't touch this.
You can't hug this.
He's even got the Joe dance now back. there.
Yeah, I've got a oh no, right in the back. This one's a different tea. Okay, I can see it. I watched it.
I think no, since December I'm not allowed to drive. My car and
Okay, that's too much information. Oh dear. I know. I look, I see, you know, all the stuff just goes in and comes out. It's just
you know how upset they are with us when police come back and say that's illegal. Never seen it before.
no,
I don't know. I was up on the lawn this day. So it's going to straight ahead. No, they've all gone back into the tree. That's why you can't see anything. They're gone. So just so you know, that's what I thought.
oh my
Australia is sovereign.
I went home for my birthday.
Sovereign and citizen don't work together.
Sovereign is a free independent thing.
Well, you can be the oxy, I'll be the moron. We are citizens of sovereign land, don't we?
But it already been under 3 weeks earlier where the same thing.
Oh, the normies.
On the train.
They're sovereign.
Never read it.
Oh, they're bad. Oh, very bad.
And make a suggestion. You've got no legal right to do anything. So I've been asking the girl all day. I'm doing it for both because I'm wondering how long it will take me publicly asking me that question. I'm allowed to say something or send support. Well, the last time I had it, I saw a policeman and I'm not liable. So I said, he said, but you go to no arrest us. I said, I'd love to go to court and defeat this coming down, he's standing next to me, some justified with the car.
Yeah.
That's just doubling the system. The video was a fair way away. You could see the impact, but the picture was and he also said from the bench that the police can say as much as they like, we don't have to, we don't have the right to respond. Which is against the law. I've noticed that they've started getting our cases very strict on that stuff. Turns out he was he's been a lecturer in law. He really goes out of his way to actually find out right. And he's one of the bad things that's happened. Bad example. So that what the police did on that night of the government general, it was 22nd. Yeah, 22nd. They actually move on to 8 o'clock here. Because they closed it everything after posting the second so therefore guilty of assaulting an officer and then he saw the footage and the footage from their own cameras showed the police officer punching him 3 times before he broke his own gun. So the magistrate I don't think this case is well, supposedly it affects the information. I'm looking at my own. It actually has affected the information. I think that they were told before the shit started. What they did with the Crown 73, what he was supposed to make people go, well, and they will not take it. I went to lose one. That was the other thing. How did the flight station? That's why Elvira was quite with me. Because of these the officer wasn't going to take it. So I actually felt that. He doesn't see the legitimacy of the judiciary and the government. He does question and that he's looking at it, but if he doesn't believe that made him he won't take it into account. So I believe he's the only that's why sexual assault. Look at the right way to read it. And if he understanding with the legitimacy, we will have a result. But it's a matter of us giving him the right information. She's been at Potter oh, really? And there was a guy that was stressed that she went over to better off flying to the peninsula. Those are yeah, and they just look stupid. 21 confirmation is good because he's the one that's going to show us what's in that and what's fucking. Because the teacher. No, Donna was supposed to get spots out of this. That's the first spray I've seen in 3 days. Because there's no yeah, they should have been probably not moist enough. First time I've seen them spray. It's just spraying. It's really late. What is this little tiny dusty thing above the tree? Little tiny dark flower. Yeah, I've seen it. Okay, that's weird. Are they back? Yeah.
All right, Diggs. Sorry, I'm going to shut you down in a second. I need to use my phone. I need to do a few things. Good work, Pen. Yeah, thank you. I did bring it up earlier, but people come and go on the stream, so good work. And if we share that link around and put the same note on about putting your votes on as well, it all helps. Also, if you get on Senator Ralph Babbitt's channel too, whether it's Facebook or YouTube, he's got links to put your noise out there. There's also some links getting around to tell them what you really feel about what they're doing with our children. I'm sure they're all getting spread around on all our channels on Telegram. But thanks for joining us all today. We'll be back here again tomorrow, just for something different. But we will be starting early because Kane's last charge is coming to the A1 in the morning. We don't believe at this point that he'll be in town. I will speak to him again later today. But they're just going to drop another charge because they don't know how to argue with Kane. But love to you all, Diggs. Have a great day wherever you are. Thank you to everyone that made it to Sydney yesterday for that big rally, and just keep it up. We're not giving in over here. Love you all. See you later.